welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be my December favorites. I mean, not my December favorites, my yearly favorites, my 2016 favorites. It is New Year's Eve, so happy New Year's Eve and happy New Year. I hope it's a good one. 2016 for me was actually very enjoyable, but I'm also excited for 2017, and hopefully it will involve me improving my YouTube channel and all of that. But without further ado, let's jump into these favorites. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is brushes. And these are my two brushes that I have used a lot this year and that changed the game for me. And these are the Wet n Wild brushes. Oh, I forgot one more. And they're just so affordable and they are very high quality. I use this one for contouring and it blends beautifully. I use this one for powder foundation or just powder, like if I'm going to powder my face. It's a great crease brush, and what I like about these brushes is they have indents for your fingers. Also, by the way, people are probably screaming in the background because it's New Year's. I feel like I'm always telling you that, but I'm sorry. There's people. My family's very loud. Okay, so I don't really have that many face favorites. I feel like I don't really have that many favorites because I feel like I've been using a lot of the same stuff that I loved last year. So yeah, but one of the face favorites, so if I'm going to say my favorite foundation of all time this year, is definitely going to be this MAC Studio Fix foundations. I've never used this sponge, ever, but I probably should, it's cute. I'm in the shade NC42, and oh my god, I don't like things on my face. So, yeah, this just is the best foundation I've ever used that fits my needs personally. I don't really need a lot of coverage, but I also don't want to feel anything on my face, and this gives me that. Definitely. This was just my savior. No flashback. I don't have to deal with it looking cakey. I can literally pack it on as much as I want and it will not look cakey. Or I could just put this over foundation if I want more coverage. And my favorite foundation of the year, and I think it's just my favorite foundation of all time. The next favorite is a bronzing contouring palette. I'm definitely gonna say it goes to the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette in the shade Dulce de Leche. This is the only thing I use when I want to contour or bronze. I honestly thought it was gonna be way too light for me, but it actually is perfect. This contouring shade is amazing, and this highlighting shade is also very nice. It was $5 at Walgreens. It's perfect. I love it, and I've used it a lot actually. I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on it, but you get a lot of powder for $5 and you get two. But this is definitely, this is hands down my favorite contouring thing. Okay, and then we're gonna talk about highlights. Something that I really loved and could not put down was the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit. It was my first glow kit ever. It gave me everything that I wanted over summer, especially because I was so into holographic makeup, and I still am. I don't know why I haven't used it this more in winter. I think it's because I've been using a lot more red and warm tones. That's why I haven't really reached into this. But this is definitely my favorite highlighting palette for 2016. Totally cost effective considering $40 for 6 highlights. That's amazing. And the formulation is just great on these palettes. What I'm wearing on the tops of my cheeks right now, I'm wearing 2 highlights. And my second favorite highlight is this e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic. I use this so much. I don't think it was in my last year's favorite, but I've been using it non-stop because I always reach for this highlight. It's not a blush, it's a highlight. Just because it's so beautiful, so intense, and it's just everything that I want in a highlight. So that is why I love this highlight so much. It's affordable and it's beautiful. It's what I'm wearing mixed. I hope I'm blinging right now because it's popping. Oh, eyebrows. Let's go to brows. So the first thing that I've been loving is this Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Crayon. This is the best brow whiz thing that I've tried all year. The Daiso one I really loved, but it broke. So I got this one and I haven't been able to stop using it. It's what I'm wearing on my brows right now. Second favorite is this Benefit Gimme Brow. Before I did like the pencils and stuff, I was only putting this on my brows. This is actually what got me into brows. It's also what I'm wearing on top of the brow pencil. Because before, oh, I'm in the shade 5 by the way. Before, I just didn't really do brows. Like, I just felt like I didn't really need to. Next two, favorite eyeliners. So this one is definitely my favorite for the waterline. It's just so smooth, you can see. I freaking lost the bottom. Like, I use this so much and it's all grimy and stuff. It's the Rimmel in the Nude waterproof eye pencil, and it's retractable, so that's amazing. It just opens my eyes, which I need because my eyes are small. The next thing is my Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner. This has been the only liner I've used all year since I was introduced to this. At first, I was in love with my NYC liquid liner and nothing could top that. But now, this is the only thing that I freaking will use. It's in the shade Blackout. This rocked my socks this year. That's for sure. It's the liner I'm wearing on my eyes right now. It has long-lasting power. It's easy to apply. It's felt tip, but it's kind of bendy, which is awesome because it's not like rock solid. By the way, I don't have any concealer favorites because the concealers are still the same concealers that I used last year. But if I did have to say something, I would say, okay. I would say my Hourglass Vanish foundation in the shade Beige. I've used it as a concealer more than I have a foundation, just because I can pop it underneath my eyes and a little bit on my blemishes, and then I'm good to go, and I don't even put on concealer. So that's why I would consider this, I guess, in the concealer category. This is my Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. This is amazing. It's in the shade Sandstorm, and it controls my oils as well as sets my makeup amazingly, and you can find it at the drugstore super cheap. Last thing for eyes is definitely my Lorac Mega Pro palette. My sister was like, your favorite's the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, huh? And I was like, no, it's not. Like, I've used this so much. Look at that. It's so dirty because I've used it so much. Like, it's low-key a mess because I've used it a lot. I just feel like this is everything I want in a palette. I could travel with it as well as I just reach toward it. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes with a mix of a ColourPop shadow, but I use it in the crease and underneath the brow bone. And okay, the next thing is lips. So we're jumping into the lip category, and I mean, I really stepped out of my comfort zone from last year, because last year I was so into like blue lipstick and gray lipstick, and I'm still into that, but I feel like this year I've just gravitated a little bit more towards more natural colors. But yeah. So the first one is definitely the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Frickin' Frack. I've used it so much that the title's not even on there anymore. But the satin lips are just amazing, and they're probably my favorite formula of all time lipsticks ever. The next favorite is definitely these two Kylie glosses. I didn't like glosses at all last year. I was super into matte lipsticks and matte liquid lipsticks. And this year, I really tried out glosses. And I'm going to have to say that this Kylie Poppin' Gloss was honestly a big plus. And this actually started getting me into gloss because, I mean, look at that. Super cute. But it gave me a nice shine. It gave me some glitter. And it also was comfortable to wear, so I really liked it. And I also love the shade Exposed. I got this one recently, but I've already threw it in my purse and it lives there now, and now I use it all the time. Next favorite is the Tarteist Lip Paint in the shade TBT. I wore this to prom when I did my own makeup. It's what I'm wearing right now, and it is amazing. But I have the Pinktastic blush highlight on top of my liquid lipstick. So yeah, but I feel like this is super close to the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip formula. It's also very close to the Ofra formula, but this one is also probably my favorite liquid lip formula just because it's so comfortable. I just wish they would expand their colors a little more, because this is the only one I have from the line, but definitely my favorite because after prom and during summer, this was all I was wearing because it's so comfortable. Okay, and the last lip product is this NYX Chunky Dunk. This is in the shade Happy Buddha, and literally it's all torn up and beat up because it lived in my purse, and I use it all the time. All the time. Like, all the time. But yeah, so this is the lip, what is it, like a lip pencil, a big lip pencil. It's shiny, but it gives nice color, but it's kind of sheer at the same time. It is just perfect, and I just love the color, but also it just looks so natural. You can put so many lip liners underneath, and it's just perfect, and I love it. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and comment down below on what you would like to see next. I'm sorry, I don't really wear foundation that much, so I'm not wearing foundation right now. But I love you guys so much, and I hope your new year is amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.